What's going on, lads? It's your boy Karen here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys all having a fantastic day. So today we are doing a rebuild of the Utah Jazz as they just acquired Jordan Clarkson in a trade. They traded, so the Jazz traded Dante Exum and 2 second-round picks for Jordan Clarkson from the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Jazz gave up Dante Exum, San Antonio's first, and the Warriors, not first, second, and the Warriors second as well. I think this is a good trade for Utah. Dante Exum doesn't produce that much as they'd like. He did have a lot of hype coming in when he got drafted, and he was taken 5th overall. He hasn't exactly done what the Jazz want him to do on the court, and Jordan Clarkson will give them that scoring to come off of the bench and just make their team even deeper. You know, that's what it is. So we're going to be doing a Utah Jazz rebuild. It's not going to be a realistic one. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see trade deadline rebuilds be either realistic or fantasy. Let me know down in those comments. So we're going to make these trades, yes, or both user teams accept it, and we are going to be the Utah Jazz here. So their roster now will be looking like a Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, Bogdanovic, Mike Conley, who has regressed hard this 2K, Jordan Clarkson, Joe Ingles, who also has regressed hard, Emmanuel Mudiay, Tony Bradley, who's actually progressed very nicely, Ed Davis, who has regressed, Jeff Green regressed. So there's a lot of guys on this team that just haven't been doing as well as they did in last 2K. So it is what it is, I guess. But we're going to be rebuilding this team, get that with the fantasy style. However, for this first season, we're not going to change the team around at all. I'm okay with that starting 5 and then have Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I quite like it. I'm fine with that. Jeff Green. Do we need a 9-man? I kind of don't want to run a 10-man rotation, so I'm going to run a 9-man, considering we now have Jordan Clarkson, who's going to be getting minutes off of the bench, like a lot of minutes, so we're going to be doing that. Bojan can get that. Joe Ingles probably doesn't need that many anymore. Donovan Mitchell can get 39, and Mike Conley can get like 33. We'll boost up Gobert to about 38, and we'll give Jordan Clarkson 28 minutes off of the bench. So our first scoring option is going to be Donovan Mitchell. Then it's probably going to be either Bogdanovic or Conley. I'm going to go Conley, and then probably Bogdanovic. So we're going to go like that. Proficiency, we got 3.5 stars. With defense, any other? Nope, so we're good with defense there. I'm going to sort of simulate the rest of the season. We're on a bit of a win streak here. We're 18-11. I'll see you guys with our record after this first season. Alright, so after this first season, we go 40-42 somehow. Giannis is the MVP, Ja Morant Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder 6-man, Kawhi Defensive, Bam Adebayo Most Improved, and Mike Budenholzer Coach of the Year. Do we get any Utah Jazz on any of these teams? We do not. Do we get any defensive Jazz? We do get Rudy Gobert, all defensive second team. And I don't expect us to have any rookies there either. So we do make playoffs in the East. We're the 6th seed. In the West, sorry, we're in the West. And let's check these player stats for you guys here. Donovan Mitchell, 26, 4 and 3. Lovely to see. Mike Conley, 18, 3 and 6. Bogdanovic, 18, 4 and 1. Clarkson, 13, 2 and 2. Gobert, 12, 14 and 1. Far out. Emmanuel Mudiay doing bits for us off the bench. Jeff Green, Joe Ingles, Maurice O'Neal, Tony Bradley. So what I'm thinking is we need to upgrade at our small forward position. But anyway, we've got to get through here first. So points per game. So offensively, we were 22nd. Our defense was about 10th best. And our differential was 18th. So somehow we made playoffs with that. But yeah, let's simulate. Wait. What's our rotation looking? What's our rotation looking like? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it, you know. Alright, let's simulate round here against the Rockets. We're probably going to lose to the Rockets here because that's just what normally happens. You make it to the first round and then you get beaten by whoever you got in the first round normally. And there we go. We lose in 5 games. Lovely. Absolutely love it. So like I was saying before, probably going to go after a small forward. It is not a realistic rebuild, so for this one it's a fantasy. But let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see these trade deadline rebuilds being either realistic or fantasy. Either way, it doesn't fuss me, so whichever you guys prefer. So yeah, I'm thinking about picking up a small forward if possible. DeMar DeRozan. Oh no, we don't have any cap, do we? So we're going to have to trade players, which I mean we could probably do maybe, but it is what it is. So Clippers are the champs and Kawhi is finals MVP. So let's go down the lottery here. Let's see, we definitely don't have a pick, do we? We do not. Wait, no, that's Cleveland. Never mind, we're not Cleveland. We are the Jazz, and we don't have our first round pick. We gave it to the Grizzlies. It would have been 18, but yeah, well. Staff signing, I'm alright with Quinn Snyder as our head coach. Randy Martin is going to be our new trainer. And our assistant GM is going to be Michael Williams, so we can get those good trades in, you know? Get those good trades. Let's go to the NBA draft here. Hopefully we don't have a first round pick, do we? No, we do not. Okay, let's just go straight down to team player options. They got 2 years and 2 years. All right, I'll bring them both back on the team. Qualifying offers, I am not going to offer any of those guys the qualifying because I'm probably not going to give minutes to any of them. Moratorium here, what do we have here? We got Jordan Clarkson and Royce O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson, I would very much like if he could come back. That would be very nice if he can. Or we also need to bring back Emmanuel Mudiay. Jeff Green, Royce O'Neal, gone. Oh, I'm not going to match those. I'm alright. And we should be alright. So Emmanuel Mudiay is another guy that we should probably try and bring back. So Emmanuel Mudiay, where you at, lad? There he is, found Emmanuel Mudiay, and we cannot afford to bring him back because we have no money in the cap. So we're probably not going to be getting Emmanuel Mudiay, which means we need to find a backup point guard for this team, don't we? That means we need to find a backup point guard. So if we go here, what do we have? We've got quite a lot. What we could do is, because Joe Ingles is making quite a lot of money, and I would very much like it if we could move him. So what we could possibly do, he's 6'4", and he doesn't exactly go up. Okay, I'll keep him at shooting guard. I'll keep Jordan at the shooting guard. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to move Joe Ingles with Ed Davis, because Ed Davis is going to be making a lot of money. So if we can find a small forward here, that would be nice. Larry Nance, I'm hoping something good comes up, but Larry Nance is looking like the best one here. It's not realistic. It's a fantasy rebuild, lads. It's a fantasy rebuild. Just want to make sure you guys all know that it is a fantasy style rebuild. So what we going to do here, we're going to go here and go Larry Nance and a future unprotected first round pick. One that's not going to matter because the video will end by then. Small forward. Ooh, Dennis Schroeder would be nice to come off the bench too. Could we find a small forward, please? Please, Rashawn Holmes and Bielitsa, Kelly Olynyk. We can't find a small forward, which is kind of bumming me out. So what I'm going to do, because I know for some reason... Oh, no, never mind. I was about to say, there used to be a thing where you could go like this with Larry Nance, and you could move him to the small forward, and he would be like bloody god. But it's alright. It's alright. Clearly that's been moved. Because that's been taken out of the game. So is there, please, just give me a small forward. Landry Shamet. Alright, so we just traded for Harrison Barnes, who I think would be a nice fit on this team. We got Larry Nance, Tony Bradley, and we had to give up Larry Nance and Tony Bradley, sorry, and a couple of other guys that were on very cheap deals who weren't probably going to get minutes anyway. So what we got now, we got Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Jordan Clarkson, Harrison Barnes, Bogdanovic, Georgius Niang, which we're probably not going to use. So Georgius, you are going to get traded off of this team for anyone of value. Yeah, no, there's no one here that, nothing here that I'm like, yeah, really excited about. So I'll go get a first round pick from Atlanta. And now what we got to do, we need a backup point guard. We're good at shooting guard. Backup small forward, backup power forward, and backup center. So we need to back up most of every position except shooting guard. So point guard, we're looking for... Wait, let's just see who's here first before we spend all of our money. Small forward, we can get someone for the minimum. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. Like getting like a Denzel Valentine or someone like that. Power forward, there's really no one here. I mean, we could go Taj Gibson and then trade him maybe. Center, Aaron Baines wouldn't be bad. So if we went like a Taj Gibson, because Taj Gibson I think will give us a bit more value. So if we can pick up Taj, that'll be nice, thank you. And then point guard, if we can go Jaren Grant is the best point guard we can get, really. I mean, we could go Sean Livingston, but he's technically not in the game. So he's retired, so we're not getting him. Torrey Craig, would not be bad if he wants to come up to us for a minimum. If not, then I will take on Evan Turner. And we've got one more offer for today, and I will offer that to Epke Udo. So we do get Evan Turner. We also get Torrey Craig and Epke Udo. So nice to see there. We're kind of filling out our team a little bit here. So what I'm going to try and do is Torrey Craig and Evan Turner, trade those guys for a better backup small forward if someone wants to come up here. No one wants to come up and give us anything, do they? Alright, if I move Taj Gibson and Evan Turner now, then look for a better power forward, because I am okay with bringing Torrey Craig off of our bench, although he couldn't possibly might not even make the rotation. But Torian Prince is nice. He's a 76 overall though, and he's making PJ Tucker. He's going to regress, I know that. Frank Kaminsky, Zach Collins. Ooh, young guy who will progress for us. I like it. I'll pick up Zach Collins. I reckon Zach Collins would be nice for us. Again, I'm just going to Again, I'm just going to say that this is a fantasy rebuild, so yeah, I can make trades wherever I please, so don't roast me about them down in the comments below. What I'm looking for now is, if we go Epke Ugo and Torrey Craig, could we pick up a better backup center in Daniel Gafford? Thank you. Gafford is a young player who we can definitely use. So what do we need now? We need another small forward that we could probably trade. If we picked up Nick Young and say a Amari Caspi, could we bring those guys back, bring those guys onto the team, and then trade those guys with 2 first-round picks or something, and with a first-round pick, and maybe we could get something. Mike Scott's here. KZ Okapla, we could move him down to the G League. He would be nice. I'll do that. I'll pick up KZ, and we can move him down to the G League, because we're probably not going to be, we're going to be alright at small forward anyway. I'll see you guys down at training camps. Alright, 3 training camps here, lads. Let's go down to untapped potential, because that's where we go every single time. I'll give it to Harrison Barnes. I'd like to see him keep going. Same with Jordan Clarkson. I'd like to see him keep progressing. I'll give it to probably Zach Collins as well. I mean, they're all B pluses, so I'll give it to Zach Collins, because he's probably the one going to be getting more minutes out of the 3 bottom ones. So I think we should be okay with a rotation. You guys saw the roster there, so yeah. Oh, we needed a point guard. Well, we got DJ Augustine, I guess. I mean, we get backup point guard minutes with Donovan Mitchell, so we should be okay there. I'm going to sort out a rotation and all that. I'll see you guys when we have everything sorted. Okay, so our rotation for this second season is looking like a Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Harrison Barnes, Bojan Bogdanovic, Gobert, Clarkson, Collins, Gafford, and Bullock starting rotation, sorry. Scoring option is Donovan Mitchell, Harrison Barnes, and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Our proficiency has gone to a balance that seems to be the best fit. NBA.com have the Jazz at 12. 2K Sports have us at 12. And Eric has us at 12. So let's see what goes on. I'll simulate this season. I'll see you guys with our record. Alright, so this second season, we go 38 and 44. Anthony Davis is the MVP. Zion, Rookie of the Year. LaMelo Ball, 6th man. Kawhi, Defensive. Fultz, Most Improved. And Terry Stotts, Coach of the Year. So I'm not thinking any Utah Jazz will make these teams. We do get Gobert, all defensive first, which is cool. And we probably definitely don't have any rookies there. So yeah, we don't even make playoffs this year. That's upsetting. Where are we then in the standings? Fuck, we're 9th as well. That means we're going to have a bad pick. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. We're going to have like the 11th best odds for the picks, so probably not going to get it. Let's check these stats here for the players. Donovan Mitchell, 25, 4, and 3. Harrison Barnes, 18, 4, and 1. Bogdanovic, 15, 3, and 1. Conley, 14, 3, and 7. 14, 2, and 3 for Clarkson. 9, 13, and 1 for Gobert. 11, 3, and 1 for Collins, and all of those stats are there for you guys. Team stats here, points per game, we're probably going to be quite low. Oh, we're actually a bit higher than last time, we were 18th. Our defense was 14th, and our differential was 21st, so that's a bit rough, but yeah, well, whatever. It is what it is. I'll simulate this playoffs. I'll see you guys with champs. The Houston Rockets are the champions, and James Harden wins MVP. So the Rockets finally got their championship with James Harden. Good on you, lad. Let's go to the lottery. Let's hope we can get lucky here and have a good pick. We do have the 11th best odds, and we get the 12th pick, so we get unlucky. So that's not nice. That's not nice at all. So we're gonna go over here, and we're picking up a new trainer for our team, and that's all that I'm going to be changing. Let's go down to the draft. We have what, the 12th pick, I think I said. So hopefully we can do something with it here. So I'm thinking get rid of Bogdanovic, because I know that he does regress. And this pick, could we possibly pick up a better power forward for our team at all, please? Hassan Whiteside has progressed very, very hard. Gallinari, which wouldn't be bad. Draymond's regressed. So I'm thinking picking up Hassan Whiteside. I know that's probably a bad idea, but what we can do is move Hassan Whiteside then for Kevin Love even. Buddy Hield, Gordon, LeVert, Drew Holiday. So like what we could do is move Whiteside for Love plus Jetty Osman, which wouldn't be the worst. So Kevin Love, welcome to Utah. So we don't have a first round pick anymore. We have the 4th pick in the 2nd round. I am not gonna draft anyone there. Let's see who they draft. Yeah, no, we're not picking him up. Team player options, Gafford, I am going to re-sign. We're going to bring back Donovan Mitchell and Zach Collins on their qualifying deals, maybe. I'm not sure. But I am going to re-sign them to this team because I think they are very nice players. So Donovan Mitchell, he deserves a max deal. He deserves it. Gobert, also max deal. I give him a player option as well. Conley, I will bring back, only because we could probably use him in a trade, and we've used all of our thingos for today. So we're going to do all that. We're going to match that one for Donovan Mitchell, which would be nice because that gives us more cap. Zach Collins, I am not renouncing rights on, but everyone else I am, because Zach Collins we are going to try and bring back here to this team. So if we go here, Zach Collins, I will offer you a bit of money too, lad, to come off of our bench. So there we all go there. Hopefully it all works out here. And yeah, we're definitely going to be trading Mike Conley, mainly because he does regress. So Mike Conley and a Heat first and this Thunder first, could they possibly get me a better point guard? DeJounte Murray would fit in this system very well. D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, I think I've got to go get this D'Lo trade. I've got to get D'Lo. Oh, I have to give up Jetty Osman. Could I do it without giving up Jetty? Would require 5 mil more than allowed. What if they just don't give me Tyler Bay? Well, Jazz would require 4 mil. So if I go here, 4 mil, who's making that much money? Zach Collins, he's got no trade clause. Gafford. So it does really have to be Jetty Osman, which I mean isn't bad because we can do that. So I'll do that. Sure, we'll do that. I'll get D'Angelo Russell on this team. So we've got a backcourt of D'Lo and Donovan Mitchell. Ooh, spicy. I like it. So we're good there. Maybe might want to trade. I forgot to send KZ down to the G League as well. So maybe trade Kevin Love, Harrison Barnes, and KZ for a small forward. Maybe if one comes up. No, Gallo, no, okay. I'm alright with that. So what do we need? We need a backup point guard. We're good at shooting guard. Good, probably need another small forward. Good at power forward, and we're good at center. So small forward and point guard. That's what we need. So point guards, Patty Mills. I think he regresses. TJ McConnell would be nice to bring onto our team. And small forwards, who's here? Duncan Robinson is unrestricted. So Duncan, if you'd like to come on the team, that would be nice. We don't have enough money to sign TJ McConnell. Okay, and so then we'll pick up, say, Maggette here. Oh, okay, Maggette for the minimum. Hopefully he'd like to come onto our team for the minimum amount of money. Yes, he does. That's lovely to see there. So now I think we're all good. Yes, we do have enough players. I'll see you guys down at training camps. 3 training camps here, lads. Let's go down to untapped potential, and we are going to give it to Harrison Barnes again, and we're also going to give it to Jordan Clark. Oh, no, Zach Collins. Jordan Clarkson again. And we've got one more that I'm going to be sending to... I'll give it to Gafford. I'll give it to Daniel Gafford. Hopefully he likes all that. Be nice if he does, but we should have enough players here to sort out a rotation, so I'll see you guys when we have a rotation sorted. Okay, so our team for this final season is looking like D'Lo, Donovan Mitchell, Harrison Barnes, Kevin Love, and Rudy Gobert. That's our starting 5. We then have Jordan Clarkson, Zach Collins, Duncan Robinson, Daniel Gafford coming off of our bench. Scoring options, I forgot to check those out. Donovan Mitchell, D'Lo, and Kevin Love are our 3 scoring options. We're sticking with a balanced system. It's still the best system for our team. Power rankings, NBA.com have us at 10. 2K Sports have us at 11, and Eric have us at 10. So let's hope we can actually make playoffs this season. I'll see you guys with a good record, hopefully. Look at that record. That's honestly just... We finished with a 35-47 record. Kyrie is MVP, Bob Bol Rookie of the Year, Bob Bol 6th Man, Kawhi Defensive, Ashton Haynes Most Improved, and Mike Storfer Coach of the Year. So I'm guessing there's no Jazz on it. Oh, D'Lo makes All NBA 3rd team. Good on you. I mean, Rudy Gobert makes All Defensive first, and nice to see there. No playoffs. No playoffs for us. Lovely, man. So our roster was Donovan Mitchell, D'Angelo Russell, Gobert, Kevin Love, Jordan Clarkson, Harrison Barnes, Zach Collins, Duncan Robinson, Daniel Gafford, KZ Okafor. So I thought we put together a good team. Apparently 2K didn't agree with us, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. But hopefully you guys all have enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We post videos every single day, and if there are trades happening at the trade deadline, we try and get videos out as soon as possible. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of that. But that's going to be it from me. Hopefully you guys all have a good rest of the day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.